Hello, Potassium people. Welcome back to another Banana Bites, where I'm going to ask Valve to please add the strange second banana into TF2 so I can count how many times I've eaten it, along with other things. Because stranges are very cool. I very much appreciate a strange second banana. But also, I just want to touch on the idea that people should make environments that they are well suited for. The reason why is because, well, it's obvious, right? If you're well suited for a specific environment, why aren't you living in that environment? It's like if you are a creative person and you like to draw, right? So you have your easel, your I'm not really too much of an artistic person. Let's say there is a board, right, that you can draw on. Let's say there's some canvas that you have. And you decide that you're going to put it in the garage because there's a lot of room in the garage. So you put it in there, but you don't really go to the garage that often. In fact, you find yourself sitting in a rather cozy room where the sunlight seeps in, where the sun's rays envelop you like a warm blanket, and you're able to read a book and enjoy yourself. Well, if that's the case, why'd you put it in the garage? Sure, it sounds good on paper. Paper, like what you're supposed to be drawing on. It sounds good because there's plenty of room in there, and obviously, when you do go to the garage, you can work on stuff in there. That makes sense. But if you find yourself more relaxed or more interested in doing something in a different environment, then go to that environment or make that environment. It's similar to how a fish is perfectly fine in water. It can do everything a fish needs to do. But if you put it in the desert, all of a sudden, the fish is not going to have a good time. You might have a good time though. Fresh baked fish. Fantastic. But the idea is really simple. If you like to do things during the day, then you should find means to work during the day, to be creative during that time frame where you feel you are best suited for it. If you feel that you're much better at doing things at night, then try to find a way to have a job or some other means to allow you to be awake at night, to better let yourself be who you are, and to grow and to be creative in whatever way you see fit. I just think it's so interesting. People try and force these different ways of living onto themselves. And that's fine. You can do whatever you want with your life. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I just said there. You can do whatever you want with your life. But it's so much easier and sometimes a lot better. And I would argue, for the most part, it is better overall to match who you are with the environment you're in. Or rather, match your environment with who you are. Wow, this is really bad. Maybe it's because I haven't had my banana yet. I work best in a banana environment, so I actually surround myself with bananas. In fact, I should write that down for later. Banana environment. I need to figure out a way to add more bananas to my environment. So, look at that. Ooh, that's good. That's good looking. Delicious. I'll say this though. Sometimes people misconstrue or misunderstand the idea that their environment is something where they're addicted. For instance, if you're on YouTube a lot and you just can't stop watching YouTube because your environment facilitates that, you should probably change your environment. Unless it's what you want to do, I made your life, but there's some things where you need to understand your environment can change and make you a better person, and it matches your strengths. And sometimes it's hard to know what your ideal environment is if you're focused, if you're addicted, attached to something that isn't actually fruitful for you. Fruitful. That's a good one. Okay, basically what I'm saying at the end of the day is if you like Buff Scout, just fill your room with 10 posters of Buff Scout. That's pretty much it. I'll talk to you later, potassium people. Bye!